Hey, do you know what are the characteristics of a successful real estate agent? Hi, my name is Yasser Khan and I'm the author of Property Agent Secrets book, which is the most powerful book in real estate industry guaranteed. So I talk about the characteristics of a successful real estate agent in my book, Property Agent Secrets. And in this video, I'm going to answer this question by referring to my book as well. Right. So there are a number of characteristics that every successful, by successful I mean he is already successful, not that he's on the way to success. He's already successful. He may or may not have won some awards, but in one of my videos I already answered what is success in real estate. So the kind of property agents who is already successful has a few characteristics which are common among all of them, and I'm gonna answer this. Right. So every successful real estate agent is a rainmaker. And what do I mean by rainmaker? Rainmaker is someone who make things happen, who makes it rain. And what the thing that is being rain? I think most of the time it's just business, more money, more income, more customers. So it's they have a lot of business. They appear to be making business effortlessly, right? So what's the rainmaker? All right, so there are 10 characteristics, right, that every amazing rainmaker has. And the first one is that he is a natural at the job. And the best real estate agents out there are just natural. They just move into new situations easily and effortlessly, and they're able to they're very, very comfortable with people, and they always project self-confidence. And as a result, they seem to be marketing effortlessly, where other agents are struggling. And even if they do that, they're not able to make it happen with the kind of result that these property agents are able to. Right. And the second characteristic of a successful real estate agent is intuition. All right. So what is intuition? Intuition is being able to recognize what is the most important to your client without the client explicitly telling you. So you figure it out unconsciously. That is what I mean by intuition, right? So they have, intuition is a sense of what really matters to customers. You're able to zoom in on that, and as a result you're able to provide that, right? And you have to pay attention, right? So let me give you an example of intuition. Let take a look at newborns and their mothers, right? Newborn babies are not able to communicate what they want, right? Yet mothers are able to intuitively know what the baby wants. Is the baby hungry, or if the baby needs some sleep, or the baby is uncomfortable, need to change the diaper or not. So that is what I mean by intuition. And intuition is a big factor when it comes to real estate agents trying to figure out what exactly the customers want, what is so important to them, right? And that is what makes it so easy for them give the prospect what they want, because they know what they want, right? And the third thing is basically good listeners. Most people are not good listeners. They just want to give out quick answers to what people say, and they don't want to understand what the prospect or what the other party is saying, right? So a good rainmaker is a very good listener, and it's simply listening, which is not important, but is really hearing what the prospects are saying and making the effort to truly understand their concerns, right? And this is the primary element to build trust rapidly between yourself and the client, right? And the fourth one is creative problem solvers. So a lot of amazing real estate agents, right, they have the ability to you know provide creative solutions, right, that makes the rainmaker, that makes the property agent a deal maker. And a deal maker is the highest level, right, of a salesman, right? So clients look for programs tailored to their specific needs, and they don't want run of the mill, same product, same solutions as everyone else out there, right? And you know so a rainmaker with a positive attitude works to make things happen for a client. and they don't prevent things from happening. All right, and that's very, very important. And number five is anticipate rather than react. So what do I mean by that? They don't just react to things happening out there. They don't just have knee-jerk reactions. They anticipate when things are going to go wrong, and that is why they are fully prepared to get things done, to get the solutions out there, right? And they prevent problems instead of figuring out how to deal with them after they occur, right? And that is what I mean by anticipate rather than react. And they build trust with client every time they do that, seriously. And that's why the level of trust is so high with the client. And number six characteristic is extra effort. All right. So a hallmark trait of a good rainmaker is making an extra effort, especially as applied to building the client relationship. So service is key, but you also need to combine that with going an extra mile on the client's behalf, and that is how rainmakers are able to wow the customers, right? And then characteristic number seven is put themselves in their client's shoes, right? And they really consider, I mean, not everyone is able to do that, but rainmakers really consider what the client's response is going to be based on what the agent is going to do, right? And they anticipate that, and they make sure that the client fully understand what is being planned and executed on his behalf, right? And characteristic number eight is that a rainmaker never bluffs, never BS, never lies, all right? Never claims to know what he doesn't know, but he always finds out what he doesn't know so that he can give that answer to the client as quickly as possible, right? And the characteristic number nine is seize and be seen. So the motto of someone who is a rainmaker is to see and be seen. That is why they maintain a high community profile. They are involved in charities. They are involved in local business groups. They are involved in charitable boards, and that looks good on these rainmakers, right? And number 10, and the biggest one is basically entrepreneurial. So rainmakers are 100% entrepreneurial, and they're willing to take risks. They know playing it safe doesn't develop new business. It never develops new business, right? And they work hard to create new opportunities. And if they don't leap at those opportunities, then they know someone else will. So these are the 10 characteristics of a successful real estate agent that I just described.